Welcome to Microsoft 365 training. In this, we will discuss what are the different licensing models available in Office 365, and also we will discuss difference between the E1, E3, and E5 licenses. And we'll create a test tenant, and after that, we'll discuss what are the different applications are available in the Office 365 tenant. So first we'll discuss what are the different licensing model available in Office 365. For that, I already opened a Microsoft article here. Microsoft providing a different type of licensing models. The first one you can able to see Microsoft 365 apps for enterprise. And this enterprise edition of the Office apps plays cloud-based file storage and sharing available, and business emails are not included in this, and which is 65 rupees per user per month. And the next one is E1 license. E1 license contains few of the apps that we'll discuss in the below. And here the Microsoft given some statement for that also, like business services such as email, file storage and sharing, office on web, meetings and IMs, which we can get it in the Teams, and more applications they are providing. And office apps not included in this one, whereas E3 license they have included that as well. And all features including the Office 365 apps like Microsoft 365 apps for enterprise and Office 365 even also available here, plus security plus complaints they are providing, and they are charging this is like 1655 rupees per user per month. And so whenever you are registering, they'll take an annual subscription, not a monthly subscription. In India, they are charging the GST as well, GST extra as applicable. And when you change this to US, the plans will change accordingly. Now for E5, which is not available, this product is currently unavailable for your country because we are in India. This is not available. If I change this one to US, we'll change this one to US, in US. We'll see the product costs. Like we have $12 per user per month for this enterprise, for E1 which is $10 per user per month, and E3 $23 per user per month, and E5 is $38 user per month. And there is no extra GST applicable for the US, but in India we have to pay extra GST as well. And here we have Office apps. Now when you work with this Office 365 apps, and which is available here, Office apps is available for E1 we don't have, which is partially available, which is in the cloud. But when you try to install in your local system, and this with E1 license you cannot able to use the applications. When coming to the E3, you can able to install in your local system. Coming with the E5 also you can able to. And coming to the email and calendar, which is available partially here. And for E1, E3 and E5, the email and calendar is available. Meeting on voice, which is available in the Teams, you can able to see it is available partially in up to E3 and fully with the E5. Now, like we have social and intranet related applications. We have SharePoint, Yammer, and Viva connections. These three available from E1, E3, and E5 licenses. And you want to work with the OneDrive, Stream, and Sway, and these three is file and content related stuff. You can able to work from E1, E3, and E5. And this one also available, but this is very limited size. I hope with this they are giving something around 5 GB data. And from here you can get 2 terabytes, and based on your subscription the data sizes will define. Work management with the Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agent, Forms, Planner, To Do. These are all applications available from E1, E3, E5, and here also which is available, but that's very limited access to that. And analytics like Viva Insights and Power BI, and Power BI Pro, which is available here from the E5 itself. And E3 also available, and E1 also available. Of course, Power BI Pro have different licensing model. Like if you want to work as a test tenant, you can able to utilize this for 60 days for free. And that is also available with E1 license model, and E3 also. And from E5 you'll get directly Pro into your account. And device and app management, which is available in only for apps, and E1 which is not available, E3 available, and E5 available. Identity and access management are available in all the places. Threat protection is only available in E5. Information protection will be available in E3 and E5, but in E3 which is limited, and E5 they are giving a full. And the finally advanced complaints only available with the E5 and limited with the E3. And these are the cost. If you are in US region, if you are in India region, the charges will differ. So these are the different type of licensing models are available. Now we'll try to create a test tenant. So for that, what I'll do is I already created here, I already opened this one, and we'll go with this Bing search engine. Now I want to create a Microsoft or Office 365 E3 license. So for that, I'm just giving E3, and you can give trial or you can search with this Office 365 E3. And when you open this Office 365 E3, and which shows like this, here we are in India, they are charging 1655 rupees per user per month. And if you want to buy it, you can able to buy, or if you want to create a test tenant, you can go from here. We have an option name called free trial. If you hit this free trial, and it will open another window here, and it is asking, let's get you started, enter your work or school email address. Then they will check if you need to create a new account, and that will show, or otherwise it will go with the existing account. What I'll do is, now I'm trying to create a tenant, or I'm trying to create some account. So for that, I'm just giving admin at Rishan Solutions India, or I can go with rishandigital.com. Okay, so with this account, like, we can't finish signing you up because Office 365 E3 is not currently available for your account which you provided. So if you want to sign up for Office 365, you'll need to set up a new account. So you can give your email ID here. It's better, instead of giving like this, you can give your email ID. So then enter it, and then click create a new account. Once you click create new account, it will ask us to enter the first name. So here I'm just entering a first name as admin, and middle, there is no middle name, and I'm just using user, admin user. I'm giving a surname, and here you can give your first name, and here you can give your last name. Now it is asking for the business phone number. I'm just giving 7013612134, and the company is Rishan Digital Tech, and I'm selecting the company size 224, and region is in India. And here we have two options. One is, I understand that Microsoft may contact me about my trial, and if it required, they'll contact, otherwise they won't contact you. And if you want to take the tips, you can, or if you don't want, you can skip. And if you want to share your information, you can select this one, otherwise you can skip. So you need to provide the first name, surname, business phone number, company name, and company size, and country or region. You can give any company name, whatever you likes, but you don't give like Microsoft, and don't give like a Google. You have to give your own company name. If you give a branded company names, or any company name which is already exist, and they will not accept it, and you have to think your own, and you have to give the company name here. And here what they're providing is, they're fully installing the Office apps for PC and Mac, and you'll get this, but this is for 1 month trial only. And after that, if you install in your local system, and this will not work after a month. And the premium services also they are providing us in the free trial, like Microsoft Teams, they are providing the Exchange, they are providing SharePoint, Yammer, Stream, and OneDrive. Everything they are providing in the trial as well. And also they are providing other benefits here as well, like you can get unlimited personal cloud storage with the qualifying plans, but it's okay, but as of now you'll get, and email hosting with 100 GB mailbox, online and desktop versions of the Office applications they are providing, and free and fast deployment support with the 150 plus seats. And trial details, which which allow us to create a 25 users allowed in a 1 month free trial, and after that your users will not work, but in a month you can able to create 25 users, and whatever the case, if you want to do some practicing, you can able to do from here. And then click next. And here they're asking like a text or a phone call, help us make sure this is you, and enter a number that is in VoIP or a toll free, and whatever you want to get a text message you can, or if you want to get a call you can select this one. It's better to take a text me with the country code or with the phone number, and you can click this send verification code. Once you hit this verification code, and it will send a message to your mobile, and I got an SMS from Microsoft, so I'll take that and I'll enter the number here. Okay, now we can able to verify our phone number. Click verify. Okay, done. Here the username is admin user, the domain name is Rishan Digital Tech.microsoft.com. This is your username, and if you minimize the domain name, you can able to write like Rishan Digi or whatever you like you can give, but that will check if it is available, they'll give it as, otherwise no, you will not get. I'm entering a password here. Click next. It will create an account. It will take some time to create an account. Okay, which is creating. Please wait. We set up your organization profile. Okay, it's done. And address and communication details, they are asking like we need a bit more info from you before you continue. The first name we already provided, surname we already provided. It is asking the address. Now I'll enter like Samatha Nagar, and address 2 I'm not giving, and city is Hyderabad, and state I am selecting, so we are in India. I'll select the Indian states. State is Telangana. Then I'll provide the pin code is something like 785. The country is India. Phone number is this, and the email address is this. We are done with the details, and then click save. Once we save this one, it will set up organization profile with the details which we provided. And here it is a bit confusing to all the users, like Microsoft is asking for the tax ID or PAN registration number. You can enter some registration number which should be minimum 7 to 8 characters, or you can enter minimum 5 to 6 characters. And then once we enter this tax ID, then click save. It will take couple of seconds to create the account. Once it creates, and we can able to open with the user ID and password which we provided when we are creating the Office 365 E3 trial. Okay, now here address and the confirmation details they are giving. Thanks for signing up for Office 365 E3, and this is the username, and this we have sent a confirmation email to the admin@rishandigital.com. Whenever you are creating a tenant, and you have to give your personal email ID, so then they'll send a link to you whenever you lost something. For example, I forgot the user id. I may forgot sometimes. If I forgot the user id, then I can able to retrieve my user id or a password using this email. So you have to provide this to reset the password, or if you forget the username also, you can get it from your email. Now once you create this one, and you will have an option to start with it. So we have an option called get started. If you hit this get started option, now it is asking us to sign in. Now I'll copy this username, which is the admin user at rishandigi dot on microsoft.com. I'll copy that one and we'll paste it here. Or if you want to open directly, you can use this portal.office.com. This is the URL of the Office 365 homepage, and then you can paste the user ID here. Click next. I'll close this one, and it is asking for the password. I'll enter the password which I entered just before. Click sign in, and stay signed in. If you want to stay signed in here, you can like do this to reduce the number of times you are asked to sign in. So if I click yes, but anyhow I'm working in a private window, which is an incognito window, which will not store your credentials. Now once you open your Office 365 tenant very first time, it will show like this: welcome to your new Office admin with the Office for work and so on. So statements Microsoft is given, and if you want to see this cards, you can able to see these cards, and then done. We are done with that. And this is very first time we are opening this tenant. So if you want to find more apps, and you can find from here, they are giving some tips here you can able to follow. And this is the app launcher. If you click this one, and you can able to see all the apps, and I'll click next, and they are giving this option here: manage your organization. Go to the admin center to manage the accounts and settings. You can do from here. I'll click next. The third tip is create here, open anywhere. Safely store your files in the cloud with OneDrive, then open them anywhere you have Office. So that you can able to create from here, and click next. And they are given another one with a manage my content, like manage your content. Like here, if you want to organize the data, or if you want to access the data, or if you want to edit the files, you can able to do it from here. That's my content. If you hit this one, you can able to see another option here: upload your existing content. Like if you have some content which is in your local system, maybe your documents or your presentations, or maybe your financial related data, so then you can able to upload into your OneDrive whenever you want, and you can able to retrieve from the OneDrive. And I'll come down. When I click next, the sixth tip Microsoft is giving here we have an option like select and install the Office button to download the latest apps for your device. But that's fine, I don't want to download and install because this is only the test tenant. And the final tip they're providing, you are all set to go and you can utilize. That's it, the last page they are given. Okay, I'll close this one. When you hit this app launcher, you can able to see couple of applications here, and if you want to see more, then click all apps. When we click all apps, you can able to see this add-ons, admin, booking, calendar, compliance. We have Excel, we have forms, and we have Kaizala, we have MS List, OneDrive. OneDrive is used to store the data, and OneNote is a kind of it's a kind of page you can write anywhere on the page. It's kind of, you want to keep your notes, you can able to use this OneNote. And Outlook is directly connects with the Microsoft Exchange server. You want to send an email to your personal email or any other email, any other user's email, you can able to do it from here. This is to maintain the people. This is to plan your projects, modules, or maybe any travel related, whatever you want to do, you can do it from here. We have Power Apps that we'll discuss in the upcoming session, how the Power Apps will be helpful in the organizations. And this morely works on the user interface. You can design the applications, and the enterprise can able to utilize that. The Power Automate Power Automate builds a business process in the back end, and you can create a flows, and you can create approval process, whatever the process we have. you can able to implement using Power Automate. This is a PowerPoint presentation you can able to create directly in online. This is a project application, you can able to maintain the projects from here. And this is about the security. And SharePoint is a collaboration platform. Stream is used to run the videos, and Sway also used for the enterprise purpose. And Teams is a place where you can communicate with other users, like it works as a communicator. And to do, if you have any to do tasks, you can add here. Visio helps to design the UML, and this is a Viva Insight. And next one is a whiteboard to write something, and this is MS Word. And this one is Yammer. Yammer is the enterprise collaboration portal. Plenty of applications we have, but will only cover few of the applications in this. Like we'll cover Power Apps, we'll cover Power Automate, we'll cover SharePoint, and of course the Teams also plays a major role, and will learn what are the actions and what are the advantages we have in the Teams. And the remaining, most probably we will skip all this, but I hope most of you people are aware of like how we can use the calendar, how we can use the Outlook, because this is very common in any of the organizations. So OneDrive is a place where you can upload the documents and you can retrieve it. And when we are working with the Power Apps, when we are working with the Power Automate, we will focus on this OneDrive to get the data, or maybe to create a document or to convert the document in the Power Automate. That we'll see from the OneDrive. The remaining most of the Office applications, we no need to focus on it, because we already knows how we can utilize the Word that you can utilize in the browser itself. From here you can able to work on it. And in the next session, I'll start working with this SharePoint environment. When you hit this one, it will open SharePoint here. This is first time we are opening the SharePoint, so that's why it is showing welcome to SharePoint start page. If you want to see this one, you can able to see click next, and click let's get started. And from here we can able to create a site that I'll explain in the upcoming session. And this is a home page. And once you create a tenant, you just directly go to portal.office.com, and then you can enter the username and password. It will open, and from here you can able to open the applications and you can start working on it. And this is a test tenant. We can able to create another user also on the same tenant. For example, and you and your friend want to work on the same tenant, you can able to create another user from here. When you go to the admin page, from here we will have an option to create another user. Whenever you hit this one, you can able to see all the active users which are available, and we can also able to create a new user from here. So once you create a user, the user also will get same kind of options, but there is slight difference between the global admin, and whenever you create a normal user, there is slight differences between a normal user and a global administrator. When we start working with this Office 365 users, we'll discuss exactly how we can create a normal user, how we can create a user with administrative rights. That also most important. Whenever you joined in any organization, and admin team will create your user ID and password from this page only, and then they'll send you the credentials directly to your email. And the next time when you try to log in into this portal.office.com, it will ask you to change your password, because if an admin created your password, then the admin user knows about your password. So that's why when the very first time when you open it, then it will ask you to change the password. Once you change the password, you can able to work on it. That is about the differences between the different licensing models. And we have created a E3 trial. Now you can utilize this trial for 30 days. Sometimes it might extend to more 3 months also. Few of the things will disappear from your tenant, but most of the applications will work, and you can able to practice it. But this is only for the practice purpose. When it is going to the enterprise level, when you are working with an enterprise level, and that point of time you have to take a license to work on these applications.